Hello, so my name is Ben Green. I'm one of the co-founders of OptimizeIS. We're an Airtable Gold Services partner. We were also named Airtable Partner of the Year back in October. I'm going to be jumping into a demo of how to sync content from Airtable and create that in Miro. I'll be showing a few different things: frames, shapes. I believe they're called app cards. So just a few different demos of showing how you can populate different types of content into Miro. You could combine multiple of these concepts into one. For example, adding multiple items into one frame. But specifically, I'm just going to be showing how you can create them. It's also possible to push updates to the content as well. So I'm going to be showing all of that today. So what I have here is I have a Miro board. The other thing I'd note is when it's created, it doesn't have the content overlay on each other. It's possible to set positions. So I've set this up to where it creates items in a grid. The maximum grid width is 10 items. So you'll see there should be maximum 10 items, and it will, once it's at 10 items, it will go down into the next row. So what I'm going to do is just delete some of this content to show that. And there's also text boxes that are possible if you don't want to use a shape. So let's go to, I think I should have text. Here's text. So what I'll do is I'll just copy this down here, and then all it runs off of right now is a checkbox. It could happen automatically if you wanted to, but you'll see it adds that in position there. I can keep adding new items, and it should add them over here in line. So that one was an example of a frame. So the frame is set in here. I'm going to actually delete that one because the frame is a lot bigger than all these other ones. You can also add shapes, and you can control the colors. So in here I have, for shapes, I have specific colors with specific hex codes that I'm creating. It's possible to map all of that in here. So you'll see some of these are clouds, trapezoids, hexagons, octagons. If you want to see something without 32, we'll say 323. It's also possible to do formatting. So if you want the content to look different, it's possible to publish that and make that more custom content than just this basic plain text that I have in here. So some of the last ones that I have to show are app card items that are these ones right here. So app card items, they look like this. They just have some basic text. You'll see it is pulling the data from this field here in Airtable and pushing it to be the text that it displays right there. And then the one that I already started to show, the last one that I'll show is the frame. So the frame comes in here. It is quite a bit bigger than all the other ones, but that is what it looks like. The other one that I have to share is a sticky note. So a sticky note, the colors on that, we just have the ability to change what the colors are here. So if I want to do another sticky note in a different color, so we'll say test 303. We'll change this one to light pink. Possible to automatically create that sticky note. If you got this far, you're probably already familiar with a lot of this content already does sync back into Airtable. So this will come back in here. Certain items will. App card items I've found typically do not come back in here, but most of the other ones do. So that's just a little bit about how to do this frame, shapes, app cards, how to sync content from Airtable to Miro. You can obviously push updates, or I have different demos if you want to go further. Happy to go through on a call and show how if you update content in Miro, it can push back to Airtable, or if you update the content in Airtable, it'll push to Miro. But yeah, this is just a little bit of a demo to show how quick and easy it is. It only uses Airtable and Miro, no other tools. So if you want any help with this, just let me know. Happy to book a call, and I'll see you hopefully soon.